hello everyone. We should feel grateful for every opportunity when we have a chance to practice meditation, to learn something new, to be a better person. To me, as a Buddhist monk, meditation is not just for relaxation. In fact, the monks who ordained in the past, they take meditation as a priority in life. Meditation is number one priority because people back then, they're really looking for the purpose of life, the meaning of life, the spiritual dimension of life. And to me, meditation is the most promising tool that available that help us to understand that dimension, that meaning, that purpose of life. Because when we meditate, our mind come back to the body and stay still, and in that stillness of the mind, it allows us to access the realm of wisdom, the inner happiness that we cannot attain through the material, through the sense pleasure. We need to let go those sense pleasure from what we see, what we hear, what we smell, what we taste, what we touch. And once the mind let go all of those attachments, those materialism world, then the mind slowly come back and it penetrates deeper and deeper into the realm of peace and relaxation. And that's how we attain the inner wisdom, attain the inner peace or the true happiness inside ourselves. And that's what most people did back then. Even before the time of the Buddha achieved enlightenment, there were so many people. I study more about the teaching of the Buddha, and myself also become a Buddhist monk for 16 years. I am amazed, I am surprised that people back then have so much interest in looking for the meaning of life and how to live good life. And people these days, we don't think about that much. What is the meaning of life and how can I live my life? No one teach us of thinking toward that direction. The world forced us to moving very fast. We need to go to school, we need to get a good job, we need to compete with each other, and then we need to to success, going after success. And we don't have time to rest, and we get lost in life, and we don't know what are we actually looking for. So I feel grateful and happy that everyone can join this session, so you can practice meditation, okay? Because I know what waiting for you. You may not know what is waiting for you down the road of meditation journey. Okay, it's not just relaxation. There's something else much deeper than that. Okay, so feel free to join us and continue to sit. It's not just once a week. Okay, if you can do it every day, make it a habit. Okay, 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day is better than nothing. Okay, and if you can get to 30 minutes a day, that's gonna be awesome. Look at yourself 6 months from now, sitting every day for 30 minutes. Okay, something is going to change. The quality of your mind is going to change. Your experience is going to change. To have more and more good experience in your meditation practice, and that will give you confidence that you are on your way, on the right track of mental development. Okay, so whether you're looking for the place to just sit back and relax and reduce stress and to find peace of mind, perfect. Okay, this is the perfect place for you to join us and meditate together. My job here is to meditate with you, to guide you how to meditate if you are new, and to share with you some wisdom that help you to meditate a bit better week by week. And if you like, you can go back and relearn from our YouTube channel. Everything here will be recorded and uploaded weekly, so you can go back and relearn what I did talk about it for the 37 session in the past. All right, and that's, you can learn on your own pace. You can meditation on your own pace, and join the program once a week to meet with each other, to support each other, and to learn something from each other. All right, so what I learned in the past 15 years of my ordination and training as a Buddhist monk, even though I was born Buddhist, I feel like I know something about meditation, about the teaching of the Buddha, but in fact I don't know much at all until I become a monk in the past 10 years and have gone through the training and the learning process. It helped me to meditate better. It helped me to see the world in the different dimension. And one thing my conclusion that I can share with you here is, if we want to be success in life, whether in the spiritual life or the worldly life, there are 4 things to keep in mind. First, we need to find good teacher. Good teacher can be anybody. And then if we cannot find good teacher, it's going to be quite challenging for us to be success on our own. Whatever we do, there will be someone else have done it before us. They have more experience than us. We don't have to start from scratch. Okay, the shortcut is to go learn from them. If you want to be the best doctor, go to the doctor school. The best doctor school you can find. You want to be a good engineer, accountant, you go find them. Okay, learn from them. That's the first step. including meditation as well. I may know how to meditate before I become a monk, but my knowledge is very superficial. So we need to go find teacher. There are many great teacher, meditation teacher in Thailand, in Myanmar, anywhere in the world. So that's the first step. And the second step, once we find a good teacher, we open our heart, our eye, our ear, empty our glass, lessen our ego, and learn from them. Learn from them wholeheartedly. Listen for what they have to say, what they have to teach. That is the second step. If you look down your teacher, whether you in the college or at school, you go to meditation retreat, it's going to be hard for you to be success because you don't have faith toward your teacher. And then the third step is when you find a teacher, you have faith, you wholeheartedly learn from them, humbly learn from them. The third step is you reflect on what you learn. Don't take everything for granted. Don't take everything and just believe. Reflect on it, think about it, okay? And last one, put everything you learn into practice and have direct experience of that thing that you practice. This is how it helps you to develop wisdom, and it helps you to gain confidence of whatever meditation technique that you use or whatever that you are learning. Okay, I think it works for both worlds, spiritual world and in the worldly life that we are living in, whatever you are pursuing. Okay, so find good teacher, learn from them, and reflect on what you learn and put everything you learn into practice. All right. Okay, so for this evening, I'd like to share with you some of the story of one monk, our master. He is one of the highly venerated meditation teacher, okay, in Thailand. He died a long time ago, more than 130 years ago, and his teaching and his story, okay, still alive. There are many monks who following his teaching and meditation technique. And last night, it happened to be the night that he discovered something in his mind when he meditated. Okay, and many monks on this night every year, which is the September 11 of every year. So many monks would get together and practice meditation all night long. We meditate all night. Okay, it's once a year thing. So just to pay respect to the discovery of this great master. Okay, so let me share with you about his story, and then hope to inspire you to meditate. Okay, don't give up on your practice. And I want to show you how subtle, okay, when it comes to meditation practice, it's not just for relaxation at all. Okay, from his story, let's take a look together. So the monk's name is Venerable Sojanta Saro. He was born on the October 10 of 1884, very long time ago. And just like ordinary people born in a typical family of Thai family, he born, his father's mother selling rice. They do the rice trading business. And at the age of 18, his father dying, and then he need to take over the family business, selling rice, and take good care of his mom as well. Okay, and during that career, selling rice back and forth between his hometown and Bangkok, put the rice on the small boat and take the rice, along the river to Bangkok, and come back with the empty boat and take the rice, put in the boat again, and then go to Bangkok and sell the rice. And that's what people, make a living, including himself. The life was good and make good money. And on one day, his turning point came to remind him about his real duty. So on the way back, from Bangkok, sell rice, have money. He and his men on the boat, coming back home. On the way back, he has to pass through the small canal. And this canal is known as the pirate-ridden canal. People get robbed, people get killed. Okay, when they get to this small canal, it's a shortcut. It saves a lot of kilometers, but it's quite risky. So that night he take that shortcut, and he got scared. That because the story told, right, people get killed, many boats get robbed, and people dying, cannot come home. So he got scared, and all of a sudden he reflect on his life. This is the life of my father. This is the life of my grandfather. This is the life of my great-great-grandfather. They all did the same career, selling rice, come back home like this. And so luckily they did not get robbed and they did not get killed. But many people die because of making a living like this. So he feel like, what is the meaning of life? What if I die tonight? What do I do with all the money I have? With all the thing that I built for my family? We all die anyway. So that got him thinking, my dad dying, my grandfather died, and they leave me all this possession or this business treasure, and now I am following their footstep, and I am going to die just like that anyway. I may die tonight because of the thief or the robbery, this robber who might rob me tonight. So he got himself thinking, and he make a vow that if I survive tonight, okay, I want to become a monk for life. I want to looking for the real meaning of life and the purpose of life. So he planned his life about 4 years. He seek for the permission from his mom, and he make sure that his mom is financially secure after he become a monk. Okay, and that his story began. So he got himself ordained, and he said, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it for real. If I'm gonna become a monk, I want to know what the Buddha teach. How can we realize the inner peace? How can we realize the teaching of the Buddha? Not just become a monk because have no job or lose relationship or whatever reason it is. Just the main reason is to get to the bottom of the teaching of the Buddha, especially what is meditation and how meditation helped me to fully awake to the truth of life. This is the idea. So if one wants to follow Buddhism path, one must practice until one gain the complete comprehension and understanding, and that was his goal. Not just become a monk because life is simple, we don't have to work, people give us food, just stay low and do nothing. It's not his case. Okay, he take it seriously, and he realized that meditation. How come meditation is so hard? He have tried many ways, many methods. It didn't work. The mind cannot be still. From time to time, he seek for different teacher, go to the forest tradition, become a wandering monk, go live in the forest, and looking for one teacher and move to another teacher. At the end of the day, he still didn't know how to meditate. He still didn't know how to still the mind. How come meditation is so hard? If meditation is so hard like this, how many people in the world will have understand the real meaning of meditation or the benefit of one practicing meditation? And I am a Buddhist monk. I put my life into this teaching. I put my life into this meditation journey. And how come being a monk for 10 years, I have realized nothing about the meditation, about the inner experience, not much as he expected. So he worried about it. Okay, so he got himself thinking, okay, this rain retreat, that rain retreat means every rainy season, monk required to stay at one place. Just like this time, I myself and my monk friend, we cannot travel. We need to stay at one place for 90 days. It is the tradition that passed down for 2500 years. So he have come to the 11th of his monk's life, or the 11th of his rain retreat. So he decided to stop learning, to stop traveling, to stop wandering, to stop looking for the outside teacher. He decided to stay in one temple and put his life into meditation practice just by sitting. And something happened. Okay, this is what happened. He said, aha, it is so hard like this. This is why no one else could manage to achieve it. Achieve what? When we meditation, what exactly that we are trying to achieve? That's what he means. He said, okay, sensation, memory, thought, and cognition, all of this must be united into the single spot inside our body. That was his discovery. At the beginning, I really didn't understand, okay? And as I study more and more from the Buddhist scripture, from the authentic teaching of the Buddha, I can connect the dots, and I getting to understand the big picture of meditation. One of the classic definition of meditation mentioned by the great monk in the past is meditation is the unification of mind, the stay focused, the stillness of the mind. And the question is, what exactly that we are trying to unify? Unification means you need to put something together, right? You need to unify them together. And what exactly that you are trying to unify? And this is the answer from Venerable Sotjantasaro. He said 4 things must be unified, and not only they must be unified, all of them must be unified, only single place in the body. If we can do that, then the mind can be still fully. Then we can penetrate and go deeper into our mind. So those 4 things: sensation and perception or memory, and then thinking, and then consciousness or cognition. These 4 things must be unified. And this is the nature of human mind. You see, human mind is the thinking element, is a wandering element. It thinks a lot. When we meditate, it always stay outside. So it's hard for many people to bring the mind back and stay still, because the mind doesn't get used to stay still. It used to think, and it think a lot. It think very fast, and it think very far. Okay, so in the next 30 minutes when we sitting, you will be understanding what I am trying to say here. How many percent that your mind actually come back and stay in the body during that 30 minutes, comparing to how many percent that the mind stay outside. So if your mind stay outside longer than inside, don't get agitated about it. This is the nature of the mind. And the second thing is the mind is the knowing element. The mind has ability to know. The third thing is the mind is the feeling element. The mind can feel. Pleasant, unpleasant, neutral feeling, the mind can feel. And the mind has ability to know. It's a knowing element, it's a thinking element, and it's the we can call it the remembering element. The mind can keep information, right? That's why we can perceive, we can remember something, that we have gone into our life. So these are the nature of the mind, and these things must be unified when we meditate. So he come up with the conclusion. Whatever technique that you use, you must keep this concept in mind. Okay, stillness is the key to success. The mind must be still at one place inside the body, which is around here. That's why I call the center of the body. Okay, so these are the four things. Again, in case you miss, I speak too fast. The four things is sensation, feeling, perception, thought, and cognition. These are four things that must be unified in order for us to make progress in our meditation practice. So you need to learn the nature of the mind, you need to learn the technique that you use, okay, and you need to understand the big picture of how meditation works. And in order for the mind to be still, okay, because from his conclusion, stillness is the key to success, right? And to keep it simple, in order for the mind to be still, you must make sure that your body is fully relaxed, no matter what technique you use. If you understand this principle, from this moment on, your meditation will be much easier and much better. Make sure that physical body is fully relaxed. That's number one. And then after that, after you understand the relaxation, and then you develop consciousness. These two things go together, relaxation and consciousness, relaxation and consciousness. If too much on relaxation, you may fall asleep. You may have wandering thought because it's too relaxed. And if too much on concentration or consciousness, then we may have stress, we may have physical uncomfortable stress or stiffness here and there, and this telling us that we are shifting more toward on concentration or consciousness. So we need to find balance, and then the mind can be still. Okay, sensation, memory, thought, and cognition can be unified if you understand these two principles. Okay, so the body and mind need to be relaxed. Where is your mind now? Is your mind with you, or is your mind at work or somewhere else? So make sure you welcome the mind back to be here at this very present moment in this particular session, okay, with me, with all the friends here, fully, okay, physically, mentally, and emotionally, 100%. This is the developments of the mindfulness before the mind can be still and go deeper into concentration. And how is your body condition? Do you feeling well today? Headaches, tired from work, or anything at all? Okay, in my case, it's cold here, so I need to make sure that I have hot ginger to help keep my body warm. So I drink hot ginger every morning that I wake up. Then I can remain fresh. I can sit in the longer session without feeling thirsty or feeling sleepy after wake up. So check your body, check your mind before we meditate. And what about the seat that you're about to sit? Are you planning to sit on the chair or sitting on the floor? Do you have enough pillow, blanket, or accessory that will support your body to be more relaxed, that help you to sit more comfortable and sit longer? And you don't have to worry about this physical body no more. So pay attention to this little detail. Okay, I have my favorite seat. I have the pillow like this. Okay, so support my back, support my spine, and several things that help me to sit more comfortable in a longer session. So you need to be a good observer to observe the nature of your body, what makes you feel comfortable. Okay, invest on that. What kind of clothes, what kind of chair, what kind of seat, what kind of blanket, This is the equipment for a lifetime to help us to meditate better. I think it's worth invest on that. Just like you go to the gym, right? Sometimes you need to buy a nice pair of shoes, the color you like, the style you like. So when you see that shoe, you want to put it on and you want to go jogging. So just like that. Looking for this item, okay, that help you to meditate better and motivate you to come back to the seat more often. And that's pretty much it. Okay, make sure that the body relax and you can stay conscious during the meditation technique, whatever technique you use. Then the mind can be still. Without these two important elements, the mind cannot be still. You may be good at stay concentrate, but you will, if you lost relaxation, eventually that concentration will fade away. You may get headache, numbness, uncomfortable here and there. But if you have just relaxation, but you don't have consciousness, you may fall asleep and your mind will slip out, okay, and stay outside for the rest of the session. So whenever you notice that your mind attention has moved to go after something else, this is called mindfulness, which is good. You know that the mind is not here. Once you notice that, you understand it, you welcome it back and start over again. Okay, relaxingly, take it easy. We are dealing with the most refined object in the universe, which is human mind. We don't know where the mind is. We don't know how it looks like. We don't know what it does. And now we're trying to control it. Now we're trying to still it. Now we try to welcome it back. Okay, so give it some time. Okay, relax, take it easy, and we go from there. Hope everyone is ready for meditation session. And at the end, if you have questions, feel free to ask. Okay, or if you'd like to share your experience as well, you are all welcome. Okay, take a few good deep breaths before we meditate. Wherever you are, sitting on the floor or sitting on the chair, just breathe in and out to slowly welcome our mind back to the body, to this very present moment. Just breathe in and out, do nothing. Observe the way the body breathes. How long, how short, how do you feel each breath that you take? Observe the physical sensations. And when you feel comfortable, slowly and softly close your eyes. So welcome everyone back to the session. That was about 30 to 35 minutes meditating together in silence. So how is everyone doing? How many of you feel the time goes by very quickly? You can type 1 in the chat box. This is the indicator, okay? If you meditate by yourself and you don't know whether I am doing it correctly or not, okay? There are some indicators that you can use to reflect on your own practice when you are alone, okay? And this is number 1. If you feel like the 30 minutes that you sit goes by like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you feel it goes by very quickly, this is good. This is very good indicator. Otherwise, you will feel pain, feel bored, feel like, oh, when it's gonna finish, when Luang Pi will finish the session, then I can go and do something else. This is not right. Something is wrong with your practice. So if you feel the time goes by quickly, you feel relaxed, you feel happy, okay, even 1% that you feel good about your own practice, I consider this is a good indicator, okay? So if you are alone and you have doubt with your practice, so get back to this indicator. Time goes by quickly, you feel happy or not, okay? You feel good, relaxed, you feel positive or not. This is something that you can use. Okay, so again today I think we learned something quite deep about the meaning of meditation, and with the wisdom from the great master, he revealed that in order for the keyword is the stillness is the key to success. When it comes to meditation, you make sure that the mind is still inside the body. And what exactly that we are trying to still? Okay, there are 4 things that need to be unified, right? First is your sensation of feeling. Second is your perception. The third is the thinking, the thought that come and go. And the last one is our consciousness or the cognition. So these are the 4 things that must be unified when it comes to meditation practice. And to me, this is the deep explanation what meditation means. Okay, usually people say, oh, meditation is about calming the mind, keep the mind still. Okay, and now we know what exactly that we are trying to still when it comes to, meditation practice. This is a journey, okay? We need to know the nature of the mind, that the mind is thinking a lot, and sometimes the mind falling asleep, sometimes the mind get agitated. So each day, each session is not the same. You have gone through life, okay, with a certain challenges each day. So you need to know how to deal with that. So make sure during the day, find time to still the mind more often, okay? So the more you bring the mind back, okay, it's good, it's benefit you when you go home and meditate before you go to bed. Don't just wait until the evening to go meditate. So during the day you can practice something like this. So bring it back more often, still the mind more often. Can still the mind back to the breath, breathe in and out. When you drink a cup of coffee or when you're waiting at the restaurant, instead of checking your phone all the time, checking your social media all the time, just let that go. And just enjoy sipping tea, or bring back, enjoy breathing, just enjoy breathing in and out. So this is a good habit. That's how I use to train myself on the daily basis. Okay, and ideally I like to suggest everyone to find time 30 minutes each day on the daily basis. Make sure you have 30 minutes to sit quietly. Okay, set goal to get there. If you already did that, if you already done, doing 30 minutes a day at least, this is good. Keep on increasing that goal. Move to 45, move to 1 hour every single day. Okay, you are the one who get benefit, and people around you will get benefit from your happiness as well. But if you are new, okay, start from 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but make sure you do it every single day. 10 minutes after wake up, 10 minutes before going to bed, and later on increase, okay? Never decrease the time of your own meditation practice, only increase, okay? If you already have 30 minutes in place, good, continue doing it. Set goal to get to 45, set goal to get 1 hour, okay? And to see what happened in your life at the end of this year. With this discipline, with this community, I believe everyone will success in your meditation practice, okay? So from Linda, thank you, Venerable Narongchai, remind me how long have you been how long have you been a Buddhist monk? So grateful for this time with you and your wisdom and kindness. Thank you everyone. Okay, thank you Linda. Okay, we're glad to have you here. We're glad to have everyone here. I have been a monk again for 16 years, but just recently, in the past 2 years, I believe, I start get out of my comfort zone and start teaching online and open up the class online. So I commit myself 1 full year for this community, start from the beginning of this year, January, until the end of this year, and then we'll go from there, because I don't know what to expect. And in fact, I don't expect anything, because myself, I meditate daily basis already, whether I meditate alone or with my monk's brother, or whether I open up this program and meditate everyone online. Okay, I am the one who can benefit, right? I don't know who would join the session. I don't know people would come or not, but that's something we want to give this opportunity to the world to learn and practice meditation together. So we go from here, from this 1 full year, and then we may be thinking of next year's journey. So hopefully, okay, this benefit everyone, and again, feel free to come back and join us and bring more friends to join this community. Okay, so thank you, Linda, for sharing. All right, so 30 minutes a day, that's my suggestion. If you already been here, okay, for this 30 weeks, or if you are new, set goal to get to 30 minutes a day, and to see what happened to you next month, next few months, and until the end of this year. Okay, so I will be here with you and support you and meditate with you for the rest of the journey. So feel free to join us, and hope to see everyone again next Saturday, 7 to 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. All right, so please have a good weekend, please have a good night, good morning, wherever you are. See everyone again next week.